Well, welcome to a new Harry's Farm video, and it's just starting to rain. The combine's sat in the shed, and Cotswold Farm machinery here again. Ricky's just having a look at the combine. We were getting on so well with the wheat harvest. We had what we were doing last night. We knew the rain was coming today, and we just had 20 acres to finish on this farm before moving to another farm, which we thought we'd do in a couple of days. 15 acres later, suddenly Charlie on the combine had stopped, and we went over, and the fan, there was a big fan on a combine that blows air through the concave and over the sieves, etc., and it had stopped working. Where it was running at 1,000 RPM, and suddenly it's running at 300 RPM. Something dramatically had gone wrong. And out in the field we had a look, and then basically there was a pulley gone missing, one half of a pulley. Couldn't understand it, and then we found it in the straw, and so that was that. The combine had ceased to function, so empty it, put it in the shed, and Ricky's just come out and to see what's going on. So let's go inside and see how he's getting on. Is there any movement? Is it coming off?
Yeah, it is coming off.
Right, oh dear.
Yeah, it's definitely coming off. One's certainly sheared, and the other has come out and disappeared.
Maybe that's what started the failure.
It could well have done, yes, yeah. Yeah, it could well have done.
Hey, here we go. Oh, well done. It's out.
Out.
Yeah, what a mess. Oh, it's a grease nipple. I bet that one hasn't seen a lot of action. I don't know.
Actually,
it has.
All fair play to the boy, look.
It's all greased.
There's absolutely plastered in it on the back.
Look at that, Charlie. Well done. Right, just weld that up then. And pop it back.
True, weld it up. We'll be alright. Job to be a good one.
Yeah. Those plain shafts fitting into those, you think there's movement in those?
There's probably a bit of movement, and it's sort of shocking when it comes into gear.
Yeah.
And that's what's elongated these holes, which has probably put a bit of stress on these threads, I would have said.
So we might be replacing that.
We might be, yes. Yeah.
Which is that pulley, is it?
I think that hub comes out of the middle of the hole. This pulley unbolts off the back, and that hub comes through the middle of this pulley. So, because this pulley is in two halves.
That housing.
Yeah, it could be that housing and that hub. So, but
right.
I will throw it all in the back of the van.
Yeah.
And, we'll go and see what we can
see what we get.
Sort out. The boys at work will be awesome. They'll love seeing stuff.
I know. I might have to have it back actually.
No,
for the grade shed, but take it in.
Yeah, definitely. They will not believe that when I take that in.
No. Well,
and I just cannot believe. There we go.
No, it hasn't hit anything.
When you do a job properly, don't you? You know.
I'm just gobsmacking them out of grease everywhere, Charlie. I have to say. Oh, that was a horrid grease nipple around there, but there you are. Well, it's nice to see the combine working again. I think the last time we were just fixing the combine in the barn, it was due to pour of rain. It was Saturday. The breakdown was on the Friday, and we ordered up the part that Ricky had found and gone, that pulley that had just exploded. There was a part in Germany, as it turned out. That was all good. Saturday. They send lorries over to the UK on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and surely would make the Monday lorry. We didn't make the Monday lorry, which then meant the part wouldn't arrive on Wednesday. I got a bit grumpy because then it meant Friday, and I really didn't want a combine sitting around for a week at this time of the year when we're already about 2 or 3 weeks late with this harvest. Anyway, so cut a long story short, what we ended up doing, there are combines end up in sort of breaker yard specialists if they have a fire or something, and we found the exact part we needed for this combine in a breaker's yard up in Northumberland, Jane Manning, the company, and put cord there, photo exchange, and they sent it overnight. And today is Wednesday. Well, we've got a working combine again. I'll just flick in now how it all happened, the part that they repaired, so the part that they sent down, and Ricky just fitting that on the combine now. So it's all assembled, the whole thing then?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I've checked the bearings out and they're all okay, so it'll be easy just to put it on in one lump, then it will
yeah. It'll
be
shiny red thing. Yeah, that will be very odd. So yeah, what did you say, 73? No, which one did you say it was?
This is off of a 2388.
2388.
Yeah. So
right.
it's an older series combine, but it's exactly the same. Everything cross refers part number wise, so you know.
Okay, give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it already. Yeah.
Sets of bearings in the shaft. Do you want to do the honours?
Yeah. I'll fire it up.
I'm just watching that. While you once it's running, if you just vary the speed of the fan a little bit, just so I can make sure that everything's working all right.
Is that doing what it was meant to do?
Yes, yep.
So,
Yep. Yeah,
so that just
all that does, that windscreen wiper motor just screws this through this threaded block, and it moves this arm in and out, which in turn moves the sheaves in and out, and that's the speed of your cleaning fan. That is literally it. Yes, yeah.
God, I still can't understand why that would fly out. That is still weird.
Well, we were having a look at it the other day when I took it to bits, and you could see where the pulley had cracked. There was a lot of rust in there, so it had been fatigued quite a while, I should think. And then all of a sudden, it just decided to let go.
Wow. I'll be able to recognise my combine in the car park now. It's the one with the red
mine.
shiny.
Yeah, this is mine.
Yeah, you haven't got one of them, have you? Haven't you? We haven't got the red one.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, this is mine. Yeah. Oh dear.
Well, we'll go combining.
Go combining. Brilliant.
So, as you can see, we now have a bright red pulley. I don't really care what colour it is, and I quite like the idea of recycling this perfectly good part that's been sat for quite a while. And also, it's quite fun. It's been bright red. We had one of these combines over on a previous farm before Evo in the late 90s, and this part has basically come from that combine. That's the funny thing with combines. They're sort of simple. They change, they evolve, they get engines a bit bigger, etc. And I'd quite like the idea that this same part that was in use in the 90s is in use on this machine as well. Anyway, we're just eating up the last bit. What I can't get over is this harvest of 21. It's still cloudy. You know, we just haven't had the sun in August as we expected. Yeah, harvest 21 has been deeply frustrating. But even though it's like 18, 19 degrees and not sunny, the grain, just tested it, 14.5% moisture, which is very low. Okay, we're leaving this all in rows. I rent this bit of ground, and the agreement with the owner of the ground is he bales all the straw, and that's why it's all in rows here. We've only got a tiny bit to done, and then we're going to move the combine tomorrow morning over to the other farm. Just got about 48 acres to finish, and that'll be the end of harvest, and it can't come soon enough. Traffic jams. Obviously I control it on this lever here to go forward and reverse. The if I come to a stop, I have to give it a sort of big nudge to make it move, and then it leaps forward about 6 foot, which doesn't go down well with the car in front in traffic jams. It's because I'm in 3rd gear, road speed. I normally, in the field, you just use 1st and 2nd, 3-speed gearbox, in case you're wondering on a combine. I've static drive. Normally I'm causing the traffic jam, but this time someone else up front has caused it. It's the Cotswold Wildlife Park. There we go. And it doesn't stop. It's really not good in traffic jams. I might have to apply a handbrake. What is that idiot doing? It's the combine. Really narrow gateway to get through. Right, what I'm going to do now is put the header on, get it all going. Charlie's going to join me, but he'll join us later when we just open up this first field on a different farm. Well, I'm pleased to report I've just arrived at the field. Charlie came down, got the combine started, he's in the field, and on the first lap he has flashing lights on the front and needs emptying, which is good news when you just do one lap around the field and the flashing tank's full basically on the combine and he needs to empty. Quite often after rain you sort of lose quite a lot of yield, so I'll be very interested to see what the combine readout says. So after we fill this trailer, emptied this load, we'll jump on the combine and see what it's doing. Right, I've swapped to iPhone camera, so apologies if it's a bit shaky, the sound isn't quite so good. Jumped on with Charlie in the combine, have a look what we're doing. There's the sample coming in. Looks good. How's it combining?
Yeah, really well.
Yeah?
We're going really well. Last of it, last 3 fields.
Hello! Hello, look at it. Winking at us. We're just, weather's set fair. Just saying it's just gone on and on this harvest, isn't it?
Yeah, late, isn't it? Well, August 26th today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, latest I've combined. And yeah, latest harvest I've done since
15 was late, well 17 was wet as well anyway, but yeah, we've been spoiled the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Very definitely. So you are, I'm just looking what we're doing, oh it's dropped here actually, we're 9.2 top right. You're sort of running quicker in this field, aren't you?
Yeah, we're flying through. Well, no weeds, it's all fit and dry.
Yeah.
There's no reason why you can't fly through it. I'm trying to keep my numbers up between 90 and 100.
Yeah, that's that figure there. That's what? That's engine load, isn't it?
I could go faster, but then I sort of struggle with the header keeping up with it. To be honest, it starts to. That's the bottleneck. Really.
Yeah. This is
getting as much in as you possibly can.
Interesting. Yeah, a nice foggy day in August.
Yeah, well, East Africa or something.
It feels it. Look at that. Well, I mean, photographers would love it.
Yeah, but I can't see.
But you can't see from a combine. Yeah, that's a good point. There's quite a lot of wheat out there, isn't there? So you're in a little bit of weed. Yeah, there we are. Flashing up to better numbers now. Where are we there? Oh, it's dropped down. As soon as I put a camera anywhere near it, it goes
10s, 11s along the other side of this field.
Right, actually you can see it's not quite so good
Yeah.
this week. It's just got a few holes in it.
Which is surprising. Well, there was rabbit damage down that end, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really.
It didn't, it's weird, the rabbits didn't take a shine into this weed this year.
There was some tiny nibbles out of it, but nothing major.
All good. Yeah, that's really quite bad. Yeah. Anyway, we'll look
What's
at
a
it.
relative term?
Yeah, it is. You're right. There's me complaining. There it goes. It's climbing up again. Yeah, it's just.
I like that. I like the 2.6.
2.6 work rate. Yeah, and that's an average, isn't it?
Well, that's doing this field so far.
Yeah, and there you go. There's the engine load. That reading up. You can see that. There, 96 engine load. And it also helps that we're baling this straw rather than chopping. Good. Well, there you go. Oh, what? There's the map. Yeah, trace around the outside. There we are. And dark green is what you want. Yeah, we're just tracing down there. That is good, isn't it? Right. So what we'll do now, we'll crack on. Now, I'm going to finish this video here. There's lots to fill in with all the breakdown, but it's so nice to be now running and with very little to do. The finish line is in sight. So I hope you enjoyed this video now. Keep watching, keep subscribing. More videos coming along very soon.